Today is day 2 demo session of Pega CDH. In the yesterday session, we discussed about some frequently asked questions, like a few people may have doubts related to this framework. And then we have started with the CDH framework discussion. So who are connected newly for today's session, it is fine. And already our team has shared that recorded session. So please try to go through with that 1 hour of session, and we'll start demo day 2 session today. Okay. So we have started with the CDH framework, right? Now, one question from my end. What is a framework? Any one of you, because everyone you are aware of this one, right? And about this CDH, it is Customer Decision Hub. Customer Decision Hub. And what is the reason this framework product is named with the Customer Decision Hub also? We discussed in the yesterday session, right? Why the reason it is named the product as Customer Decision Hub? Any one of you please respond. So the general meaning of hub means which will helps to connect all the different inputs together, where we can connect and manage multiple things, right? So in the same way, the product name called Customer Decision Hub, this is a framework which will helps us to connect different data, like some customer data along with business rules together by combining some AI features, which will helps us to uh, give some outputs, right? So this framework Customer Decision Hub, which will helps to connect different inputs together, and then it will give some next best actions as outcomes. Okay. And then this is the framework. In generally, what is the meaning of a framework? Any one of you? Because all of you know about a framework. What is the purpose of framework? Why we use it?
It's the product initial implementation, right?
And
Generic implementation.
yeah, yes. So where this is like a predefined structure. When if we want to use some reusable components, like suppose there are different applications, where in different applications we need some common functionalities, then what we can do, that common functionalities related development, we can do it in the framework, and then we can reuse that components into the next level of applications, right? So where this framework tells us to use, like what to use and how to use that components, where exactly we can use, right? So in the framework we can define some kind of case types which is common, and then we can create some properties, right? And then we can define some data pages, where this will helps to retrieve some common data or constant data, and then we can define some data transforms. Okay. So based on the situation at framework layer level, we can define different logics, right? So in the same way, in this Pega platform, okay, so so here in the Pega platform there are different frameworks are introduced, right? So just try to give me any one or two names, the frameworks which you are aware of. Any frameworks?
Customer service, smart
Yeah.
dispute,
Smart
Okay.
dispute framework.
Yes. And any more? Sales automation related and robotic related, right? So there are different frameworks, including like a core Pega platform, right? So the core Pega platform, that is one framework where this will act like a base framework for all your Pega applications. What it will provide us, it will provide some case management structures, and some UI related designs and some security policies, right? Like some operators it will create, and then there are some inbuilt features are available. After that, some kind of service is also built in this core Pega platform, and some kind of reportings also will be available, right? And then another frameworks also there are available. Among that all frameworks, this CDH framework is also one. Okay, so where using this CDH framework, we can connect different inputs of customer data along with some AI arbitration process, and then which will helps us in the real time processing. Okay, so what is that real time processing, how exactly this CDH framework will help us, that we will see. Okay, so mainly the CDH feature like framework feature is used for defining or finding, okay, finding next best actions. Okay, or you can consider like offers to the customers. Okay, then in this framework also there are some predefined components will available, that whatever the predefined components we will see in the coming sessions. Okay, anyhow, this CDH framework itself, it is having multiple frameworks together within it. Okay, what are the frameworks and what are the uses of each framework also we'll see slowly in the coming sessions. Within this one CDH framework, they have used different frameworks together. Okay, each framework purpose is different. That purpose and then importance, how to work, all those things we will explore in the coming sessions. But the thing which you have to understand, this CDH is also one of the framework. This is a product name. Okay, this is a product name where we'll be having CPDC, right? This is the certification name. Where this is the certification name. So when you know about features of CDH, how to work on it, if you do this CPDC certification, then they can know you have some knowledge on this CDH framework. Okay, so that's what it is recommended to do CPDC certification before you are going to apply for any job. Till this clear, everyone? Any doubts till now?
No.
No, right? Okay. So as of now, within this 10 minutes of time, we discussed about the CDH framework and what is the framework, what is the importance of the CDH framework, all these things we have covered, right? So the next step which we are going to start here, actually in this CDH, mainly we have to cover four different parts. Okay. So one is a decisioning one, another one is marketing. In the decisioning itself, there are different components will involve. Okay, there are few key components may involve, that all things we will explore here. So in this today session, day 2 of demo session, we'll try to cover what is decisioning and what is marketing. Okay, what is the purpose of it, both purposes. Along with that, there are few components like NBA and NBO. Okay, about these two also we'll try to explore. After, if we have some time, we'll try to see what are different roles and some other components in this framework we'll try to cover. Okay, anyhow, it is not possible to deliver all the content in 1 hour of session, right? So we will try to divide concepts into multiple days. So then only it will be easy to deliver each concept in a clear way. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with the first point which we listed here. What is decisioning? Okay, so mainly the purpose of decisioning here, it's like a process. Okay, So where in this Pega CDH, decisioning we can consider as it's like a process. Why this process and how it is helpful here? It will helps us to decide what is the offer, okay? What is the best action we can provide to the customer at any given time, okay? What is the meaning of it? Actually, we have discussed with one example in the yesterday session. That simple example, if you take any Amazon application or suppose any banking related or telecom related applications, in this e-commerce application, if customer is interested or he bought any product from this Amazon application, let's say we have seen this laptop, right? Where in this laptop itself there are different companies, right? Different companies. So he purchased Lenovo laptop, let's say, and other companies also there like HP, Dell, Asus, like this. There are multiple companies within the laptop product, right? Along with that, along with the laptop, there are mobile phones and some clothing related and some other related products also will be available in the Amazon to do shopping, right? Then he purchased laptop product from the Amazon application. Then, as a business, by using CDH features, what we have to do here? We need to know the customer preferences. Okay, as a business developer, you have to know the customer preferences and then customer interest. Once you find the customer preference based on the past interactions, okay, so how you can know these past interactions here based on the historical data, okay? So by combining this application with the CDH features, we can improve our sales, okay? Here, using the purpose like a features of CDH, we can increase sales of Amazon application. Then how to increase the sales? Okay. When customer purchased laptop product, the associated products related to laptop, if we promote, there are more chances that customer can purchase other products also, right? So what are associated products here? There are chargers or bags or mouse or any other products, like we may have some other products also associated to that laptop. Instead of promoting these associated products, okay, without knowing the past interaction, if you promote any type of mobile offers or any clothing related offers or some other like any home appliances like that, if you promote, is there any use? Are you doing any favor to your organization as a developer? Let's see. Just please give me the confirmation, then only I can understand points are you getting or not.
No, there is no use.
There is no use, right? So, by combining the features of CDH as a developer based on the interaction history, okay, this is also one of the key component in the CDH framework. Based on this interaction history, what are the customer preferences you have to know based on the outcome, okay? Suppose you have promoted offer related to charger. If customer seen the offer or accepted the offer or rejected the offer, all those outcomes will insert into the interaction history, okay? So based on that outcome only, we have to promote further. Then whenever if customer accepts either charger or bag or mouse related product offer, there automatically sales will increase, then revenue also will increase, okay? So that is how the purpose of these CDH features they are using with different applications. It is not only e-commerce application, okay? It may be in the any like you can take any of the banking application or telecom application, okay? So as similar one example we discussed in the yesterday session, right? So let's say if you take banking example, there are different loans you want to promote, okay? So related to credit cards loan or some home related, okay? Otherwise there are other related loans available. Then in the credit cards you'll be having standard card, rewards card, and premium rewards card, okay? There is a premium rewards card also along with gold and platinum. So now you have to understand as a developer, this bank, let's say you can imagine that is a HDFC bank or any of the bank, SBI bank or whatever it may be. So they want to improve their sales and their business. Then by combining features of CDH, you have to analyze, okay? You have to do the analysis. What are the recommendations or what are the services? It's not only about sales purpose. You have to understand the customer needs. Then only customer will stay with you for a long time, right? So always you have to think in the customer perspective, what are the interest, okay? What are different interests that customer is having, and what are different products customer is holding? Is that customer is satisfied with the product holdings? Any new things we have to introduce? All those things you have to cover as a developer, okay? So then there are different loans related categories, among that credit cards related promotion you are doing, okay? So even to promote this any of the card, standard card, reward card, premium, whatever it is, we need to check some checkpoints, okay? If customer is a genuine, like he's having any debts in the back end, or he's a loyal customer or not, he's having a proper CIBIL score to receive any of the card. So by checking different checkpoints, you need to promote any of the product, okay? That is one thing. Otherwise, if customer is holding a platinum card, what is the use if you promote gold card? There is no use, right? So in that perspective also you have to think. Then obviously, when you think in the customer perspective, customer always stay with you only, okay? So definitely we have to give some offers, related recommendations, some kind of favorable services we need to provide to the customers. Then only always customer will stay with us, okay? So that using the decisioning, okay? Using the decisioning, it is a process where we need to combine regular applications, okay? Regular applications with the features of CDH. Then there is a better outcome we can provide to the organizations, okay? So using the process of decisioning, we can find what are the best offers that we can provide to the right customer at right situation. Clear everyone? Up to this one clear? Any doubts? As of now clear what is the use of decisioning?
Clear.
Yes. Yes.
Clear, right? So in this decisioning part, in this process, we will use some customer data, okay? That customer data may be like some demographical data, some transaction histories, and what is the behavior of the customer, okay? Such kind of information this decisioning will use along with some business rules, okay? So what are that business rules? Maybe some kind of eligibility checking rules, some kind of priorities, okay? Let's say one customer is suitable for 2 to 3 offers. Among the 3 offers, at that point of situation, which is most suitable, that also we can find out by using the CDH features. Okay. And also in this decision making process, they'll use some kind of real time events. Okay. Means what is the situation of the customer also we have to think. Okay. By combining with the AI models, so here both the adaptive and predictive models will come into the picture in the process of decision making, where arbitration process also will come into the picture. Okay. So all these arbitration and related to AI and this one like a predictive model, adaptive models mainly will helps in the finding best suitable offer. Okay. Finding the best suitable offers. Then these all things like arbitration, models, and some other features like some customers' data combining, this decisioning process will work more effectively. So clear, everyone? When
Yes,
we
Jansi. I
take,
have one quick question here.
yes,
So,
yes.
will we use the CSA and CSSA concepts in the CDH framework, or it is like entirely different from that?
Actually, if you attended like a yesterday session, here and
Mm,
there we have to depend on CSA and CSSA concepts. While
okay,
when
so
we are building any logic, let's say
mm,
we are trying to connect with the services where we
mm,
need core logic of CSA and CSSA. Okay.
okay.
So in the
Mm,
services point of view, we need to use either REST service. Okay. So
mm,
there we have
mm,
to write some logic related to activities. There you can call some other rules like decision rules, activities,
mm,
data pages, like this. Based on
okay.
dependency, most
Mm,
probably in this entire 45 days, we have to cover different features of CDH. Okay. There in the
mm,
curriculum also I have listed will be having different rules, right? So for
mm,
each rule, we will take different use cases and we will try to implement different situations. Okay, clear?
okay. Yeah, yes, clear.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
what are the components of this decisioning? Also, you may get the question. So, here, as part of this decisioning, there are main key components like NBA. Okay, NBA. This is next best action. In the next coming few minutes, we have to discuss about what is NBA and NBO. Okay, so this next best action and next best offer both sounds like similar but the purpose is different. Okay, here this NBO, next best offer, will be subset of this next best actions. Okay, so these next best actions will be finalized and the in the back end there is a framework will involve, that is next best action related framework. Okay, so there inside of that we have to use other rules like finding different eligibility criteria, suitability criteria, and when to contact the customer. All those things we have to check. Then finally, we will find out what is the next best action we can deliver to the customer at suitable timing. Okay, that will cover in the next few minutes. As of now, we have covered about decisioning, right? The main purpose of this decision making process is to increase growth, or we have to retain the customers when the situation we have to retain the customers, or for increasing revenue of your organization. Then by combining this decision making process with your regular application, definitely we can improve more revenue, more sales, and mainly the thing we have to remember here, customer satisfaction. Okay, when customer is satisfied with your services, always he used to be stay with you only, right? So that's what we need to think always in the customer perspective. That's what in the prior versions of the CDH, they have used campaign based executions, but later, after versions, they introduced some real time decision making process. That means totally concentrating on one to one customer engagement, means one offer or one service at that point of time may suitable to the one customer. That same offer or same service may not suitable to the other customer. Okay, so we have to check all the points. If that is a healthcare application, they have some policies. Okay, if that policies, if they recommend to some 40 years or 25 years, and also the same policy if they recommend to 60 years, okay, 60 years person, which one is most suitable? Okay, that also we have to think, who is more likely to accept your offer. So all these things combined together we have to think, and we have to take the decisions. Okay, so that is what the purpose of decisioning here. Actually, we'll open this demo PPT and we'll cover the next slides one by one. First of all, I'll open in this mode. So this CPDC related certification we have covered. And then what is this CDH? This is also we have covered, right? It is one of the framework, and we can consider it's like a product where in the core Pega platform, there are different products they have introduced for different purposes. So in the same way, this CDH is also one of the framework. This is introduced for a separate reason, mainly that is for taking the decisions for customer point of view. Okay, and then what is a Pega decisioning and its purpose also we have covered. But now, as per this slide, we'll see once again. So here, this Pega decisioning is an AI driven process. Okay, so this point, if we have to understand, in this decision making process, features of AI is involving with some rules of decisioning. Okay, where mainly this will helps us to determine most relevant offers. Okay, for each customer in the real time. That situation also we explored, right? So there are different customer profiles. Whatever the application or domain you take, one customer may interest with one product or one service. Other customer may not be interested towards that same product, right? So each individual customer's situation, interest, we have to analyze, and then only if we promote offer, that is more effective, right? That's what its purpose is, to maximize the business outcomes. Anyone, if we are working for any organization, finally we have to work for growth of that particular organization, right? So in the same way, using these decisioning features, it's used to maximize the business outcomes when we deliver a truly personalized offers, means whatever suitable offers if we deliver to the customer, obviously customer engagement will increase. Then what will happen? That enterprise revenue and some other growth related scale also will increase, obviously, right? So that is the meaning, it is listed here. And the purpose, what is the process of this decisioning and what is its purpose here? For growth of the organization and to increase the sales of organization, some situations we have to work for retaining the customers also. Okay, suppose there are different subscriptions. Okay, OTT subscriptions you can see like Netflix, AHA, Z, and there are other OTTs also available, right? Suppose there are different packages are available. Okay, so among the different packages, who are the vendor who is giving it for less price, customer will interest towards that customer, that particular vendor, right? So here, suppose for 199 they are giving Netflix, for 299 they are giving Netflix plus AHA plus Z. So compared to first offer, second offer is giving more benefits, right? Then obviously customer will unsubscribe from first service and they may join to the second one, right? So in that situation we have to retain. When customer is leaving your organization, instead of increasing the sales, okay, we have to concentrate on the retaining customer. Both are important. So that's what sometimes it is useful to work for growth and increasing the sales. Sometimes we have to work for retaining the customers also. Clear, everyone? Any doubts till this? Abdul, Abhinav, Lakshmi, Lavanyam.
No, we are good.
No,
Nice.
ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you for the confirmation, Nisha, Parthi, Preeti, Raj.
As of now, clear. It's
Yeah,
clear.
thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah. So we have discussed about this decisioning, right? Next, we'll try to cover about another points. So first we listed with the decisioning. Next thing is about marketing, right? So what is marketing? Now, one thing we have to remember, whatever decisions are taken by the decisioning part, that decisions will deliver to different customers by using the features of marketing. Okay. So in this marketing point, we can contact the customers through different channels. So what are different channels here? We will be having email channel, SMS channel, some call center related one, some websites, right? So using different channels, we may have push notification. Okay. So using different channels, or we can use some campaigns, bulk executions. Okay. So we'll be having regularly email campaigns, WhatsApp campaigns, right? If you have the idea about WhatsApp campaign, email campaign, SMS campaign, at a time we can contact thousands of customers, right? So by using different ways, we can reach the customer. This marketing will do the task, whatever decisions taken by the decisioning part. Okay. So here, marketing in this Pega CDH is all about doing some kind of executioning, like doing some executing campaigns or creating some campaigns, and planning means scheduling the campaigns. Along with, we can promote products or services to the customers through different channels. Okay. So it uses CDH, which will helps to deliver some personalized and relevant offers to the customers based on few things. What are that? Based on customer segments. Okay. So here segment is nothing but list of customers. In this point of situation, just understand, for list of customers we can deliver, and based on some real time behavior. Okay. Based on some real time behavior, this analysis already will done by the decisioning part. And then the main components in this marketing is campaign executions and channel executions. Okay. So campaign, I think every one of you know, related to some either WhatsApp campaign or email campaign. It's like a structured initiative, okay, which will helps us to promote different offers to the customers. This will be trigger in different ways. Okay. From website, campaign may trigger. Manually, we can trigger the campaign. Based on the schedules, also we can trigger the campaigns. And then using different channels also, like email channel, SMS, app notification, website, and call center. Whenever, if you observe, if you log into any bank portal, okay, any bank portal or any application, if you open, some images may display as like a big pictures or side pictures or bottom footer bar, right? So in the back end, there is another process is going on. Okay. So to display that particular images on that website, in the back end, they may run different channels and channel related configurations. Okay. So on the website, if any product related image or offer details are displaying, in the CDH point of view, backend that website application is linking with CDH features based on customer profile related inputs. That UI screen is rendering data from CDH related database. Okay. So till this clear, everyone? Any doubts as of now? Just give me the confirmation once. Clear,
No
everyone?
doubt. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So here, the next thing, what is marketing actually we discussed, but in the PPT we'll try to cover here. So the offers which are finalized by the Pega decisioning will be delivered to the different customers using different channels. So what are different channels? Email channel, mobile channel, or any website or any call center, and some other also available like push notification and bulk campaign executions. Okay. So there are many different ways to do marketing. Okay. So mainly the brain of CDH application is making the decisions. Whatever decisions are taken by the decisioning part will be delivered to different channels using marketing features. Okay. And then the next point which we have to cover is NBA and NBO. Okay. So that thing we'll see. Till now, we have covered about decisioning, what is marketing. Now the next and main important one which we have to discuss is what is NBO and why business need this like a decisioning in this NBO finding process. Okay. So that thing we'll cover one by one here. Even both NBA and NBO are sounds like same. There is a big difference. What is the difference? That things will explore here. Okay. So even from the starting of this session, we were discussing about decisioning and marketing and what is the outcome of this decision making process, finding best offers to the right customer and promoting that offer to the customer at right time, right? So here that best offer is nothing but next best action. Okay. In the decisioning terminology, we have to understand whatever that offer is, you have to consider as next best action. Okay. So here in the back end, there are different rules. Among that, this NBA is one of the feature. This will helps us to decide what is the best thing business can do for the customer at right time. Okay. So right now for a customer, business what it has to do that can be fine, and by using the decision making process, the outcome of this decision making process is the next best action. Okay. So here that actions can be any offers or any type of services. Okay. That actions may be some retention related actions, and those may be some alert messages. Okay. Along with some complaints like some kind of complaints related offers. also. So here you can see for any business based on the process, next best action will finalize, right? That next best actions may be offers. What type of offers? Those are credit card offers if it is a banking application. Okay, some kind of loans, personal loans, home loans, mortgage loans, like that. If it is a telecom domain, data packages. Okay, so data packages related offers maybe. Okay, we may get offer related messages like get 10% cashback on using standard card, right? And let's say we may have some kind of data package related get 2 GB additional data on 499 package. Okay, like this kind of offer related messages we may receive through different channels, right? Those also we have to consider as next best actions. And some may related to service related offers. Okay, so what are the different services? Let's say we want to change some address in the customer info which we have provided, or we want to change some other ID or some marital status or some KYC updates. Okay, whatever it may be, all these are service related messages. Okay, and some kind of retention related one. Retention in the sense we can wipe the fee, right? We can wipe the fee in the sense we can give it for free, or sometimes we may give up to 50%, up to 60%. Like this, by giving some offers to the customer, we can retain, right? And then some other next best actions may be messages. Okay, what kind of messages it may be? If it is a educational institution, okay, so messages may be like hi dear parents, like so on, so message they may draft, or some kind of alert related messages. Okay, so all these things we can consider as next best actions. Okay, so clear everyone up to this one? Here next best action is
Janshi,
the
I have one
outcome of.
question.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, who will be prioritized this NBA actions? Like you're saying, like services and retentions and message, right?
Yes.
So
Actually, yeah, there is a process in the back end.
I
It's
mean,
not
from
directly giving
the
outcome.
adoption purpose, a project. I mean, within the project, the person will be prioritizing these all the points, or
Yes,
if
actually, we have to uh, create the offers. Okay, as a developer, we have to create the offers with the name of some prepositions. Okay, because all these are technical terminologies. If I tell you now, you may get
okay,
some confusions. Okay, so we have to create some offers along with that. In the name of prepositions, we have to create. Okay, one thing. Next thing, we have to apply some engagement and suitability along with some eligibility checking conditions. Okay, so let's say it is like related to credit cards related offers. Okay, you are working for some bank. There you want to create some offers related to these credit cards. Okay, so preposition 1, preposition 2, preposition 3. So here preposition itself, it is an offer. Getting my point? So this preposition, let's say it's a standard card. Second preposition, you can consider like P2. It's a rewards card. Okay, like this you have to create n number of offers, whatever they are giving, and for each offer we have to define some descriptions. Along with that, we have to define some treatments in the backend. Okay, so this treatment is nothing but defining some actual content what that customer can see. Okay, so if you observe, whenever you are receiving any message from any of the bank or any of the Amazon application, that content which you are actually seeing in this CDH, that will be create in this treatment rule. Okay, so like that there are different rules interlink each other in the backend, and by defining strategy logic. Okay, by defining strategy logic. So strategy here, it's like a flow diagram. Okay, you can imagine like a flow diagram where we can define the transaction logic in the Pega regular applications, right? So in the strategy also we can add different components. So each component we can map with different offers. After that, finally, based on the conditions, like let's say if customer age greater than 25 and annual income greater than 30,000, then only promote premium rewards card. Okay, like this conditionally we have to define the logic in the backend. All these things have to take care by the CDH related developer. Getting my point?
Yes, yes. But the thing is, anyway, from the backend purpose, we are going to use the decision tables and these things we need to handle, right?
So decision tables, that is different. Here we have to define the content also, right? Getting my
Okay.
point? These are
Yeah.
offers. These are offers. Offer related images we have to add. Offer related content we have to add. Offer related acceptances, rejectances related outcomes we have to capture. When everything, if one product you promoted to the customer, once he accepted that, you have to raise a ticket to create a case. Then they'll start collect the information from the customer. Getting my point?
Yes,
So
yes.
there is some interconnection between Pega applications and CDH applications. Getting my point?
Yes, I get it.
So whatever here based on these conditions, let's say this premium reward card is finalized, right? This you have to consider as next best action. Getting?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Good.
So here next best action is what are best things we can provide to the customer at customer situation. But next best offer is like where that is always in the point of sales. But next best action is customer centric, means always we have to think in the customer point of view. So there are different best offers. Among that best offers, what is the next best offer to the customer? We have to find out that finalized next best offer is the next best action. Getting my point? Clear?
Yes, okay.
Right? Yeah. So here in this PPT also we can see, I'll just view in this form. Yeah. So here even both sounds like a same. Next best action means taking right action to the right customer at right time. The simple example we have seen, if customer bought any laptop, if we promote laptop related products, when he purchased laptop, that is the right situation, right? Instead of that, if we promote any mobile phone or any clothing related offers, at that point of situation, customer is not interested. Okay. And next best offer means those are like a recommendations. Okay. Where we can recommend some kind of products after purchasing laptop and laptop related products after 1 month or 15 days. Okay. we can recommend some products based on customer searches. Okay, so that's like a offer, next best offer. Simple example, if you try to understand, when you are suffering with some cold, okay, at that point of time, if your mother offer hot rasam and ice cream, which one is the best suitable?
Yeah, the first one, hot things.
Hot rasam, right? So in the same way, if ice cream also that is best one for suppose, let's say, but at that point of time, it is better if you take rasam. In the same way, as a developer, we have to think at right situation to the right customer. If we promote the right product, there is more chances that customer can accept. Okay. Next best offer means here ice cream we can consider like next best offer. Getting my point? Clear?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, clear.
So Jhansi, next best offer means it will be the additional thing,
One
right? Additional
minute,
offer
one
after.
minute. May I know who is that asking?
This is Nehal.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So next best offer means it is like a
Yeah,
next
next
offer,
recommendation.
next recommendation.
That we can provide to the customer. Okay. But here, next best action is always customer centric. Means at that point of time, what we can do for a customer. Getting and next best offer means always that is in the perspective of sales. Okay. So next best action means what should I do for a customer? And next best offer means what should I sell to a customer? Clear?
Yeah, Jhansi, clear.
Yeah. And
That's not clear. I mean, can you elaborate, please? We are talking both from the customer perspective, right?
yes, here.
So how is the difference? When I log in as a customer, right, to a bank, I see a bunch of credit cards being displayed that I am eligible based on certain criteria, my annual income, my age, my
Even
the
in the back end, also you are eligible for multiple cards. In the back end, at somewhere, some analysis will happen using AI and some arbitration process. Based on that, prioritizing will happen. Finally, one product may recommend to your profile. Okay. So that product we have to consider as next best action. Among you have, suppose there is one KYC update and some offer related update. Okay. At that point of time, it is mandatory you have to do that KYC update. Okay. Then that is your next best action. Clear?
no.
So let's say
Just a general example, right? I log in to my bank account. Okay. I see list of credit cards being displayed that I'm eligible. Okay. How do we? So can you tell me what is NBA and what is NBO in the list of offers displayed there?
Let's say when you are clicking any of the product first.
No, I'm not talking about clicking. I'm talking about the products this is not about clicking, right? This is about what we are offering to the
all
customer,
the things
correct?
they have to capture based on your interest. When based on your previous interactions also consider here. If you are a new customer, okay, they may promote different cards. So when they are promoting, so based on your situation, suppose there are multiple products are displaying to your profile. When you're clicking on any particular product, that will be your further proceeding. Okay. So when you're there are multiple offers are displayed. Okay, those are next best offers. When you're clicking on one particular offer, that is the next best action that you have to consider. Clear?
No. Sorry, I'm not able to.
So I'm taking another
understand.
example. Let's say
You said these are two important topics, but has a big difference. So I'm not able to understand.
NBO is the subset of NBA. Getting my point? So next best offer also included in the next best actions. Okay. So all NBOs can become like NBA. Getting my point? So there is a customer. Okay. So he's having some savings account, and recently there is some loan EMI related failed also happened. So customer care called today. Then what will be the next recommendation? Do we promote new credit card, or we will think about his EMI related problem? What we have to do as a business? What if we promote new credit card, and what if we working on that EMI related service?
So let me explain what I understood, right? So you are saying next best action means what the CSR can act based on the customer query. Is it like, let us say I call customer care, right?
Okay.
And
Yes.
say like, hey, my password is not working,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So the next best action they could do is,
Yes,
they
that
can
is
reset my
whatever.
password.
Yeah, you raise the
Okay.
request.
And then you are saying after that, they will see the offers, for the customer. They will recommend offers to the customers. Hey, we have this
Those
promotion
are
going
next
on.
best
Are you
offers.
interested? Is that's the difference here? Action
Yes,
is
that
what a
is it.
CSR can do, and offer is what CSR can offer.
Yes, that is what.
Okay.
So at that point of situation, what is main prioritized thing we have to do? That is the next best action. Okay, getting? So mainly this NBA
But that is
focusing on
from the
customer point
CSR
of view.
perspective, right?
Yes, mainly we have to think about in the customer point of view. It's
Okay.
just not like a getting revenue.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me ask this way, right? See, this is whatever we talked about is if I call a customer care, right?
Yes.
If I log into a bank application,
Okay.
my account, so do we still have NBA and NBO there, or we'll only have NBO?
When you log into application for what purpose?
For just my bank account, I log into my bank account.
Then
I see my,
there is nothing like they have some NBOs with them. Okay. Randomly, they have some next best offers to your profile. Getting?
Okay, so
NBOs may become like NBA because that is a subset of NBA. Getting? Or any confusion still? See, randomly logged into your website, any bank application, then randomly they may provide the topmost offer, which will generate more revenue to their organization at that situation. Getting clear or
I
not?
think we can move on. We can move on. I'm still
Okay.
stuck here, but I don't want to hold up everybody's time.
Then do one
We can
thing,
move on.
Satish.
Yeah.
You can reach
Yeah.
out me personally. Then, if anything you are
Yeah.
confusion point, just let me know. I'll try to clarify your doubts.
Okay.
But apart from that, any one of you, any questions till now?
One last query. So today, if I log in as a bank customer, I already have the account. And if I have a notification telling that your KYC needs to update or something else, so my
Yes.
first action will be that I need to update my KYC. Then only I'll be checking my offers. Or
Yes, because that is your next best action that you have to do. Because that is important, right? To update your further things related to your account, that is the best thing you have to do, right? So as a bank, from a bank, they are reminding you, they are recommending you to do that particular update.
so if I was
So
the new
here I'm
customer
telling
who will log in,
next best actions always not like an offer. That might be a service, that might be a offer, that might be a recommendation, that might be a message. Okay, it's not always an offer. Next best action, it may be any type of service. Clear?
what action needs to be performed is the thing. What is the next best action?
Yes.
It can be after offer or it can be before the offer.
Yes, whatever it is. Right?
Oh, yeah, got it. Thank you.
So in this case, NBO is coming to the picture the very first time, right? After the first offer will select, then only service will be implemented.
1 minute. Sorry?
So
See
what I'm asking
here,
is
which
like,
one is first, which one is second, that is not the point here. You have to
okay,
understand all NBOs can become NBA. Okay, means there are different offers. Those are next best
okay,
offers we can recommend to the customer. But among that offers, we have to finalize what will be the next best action. That might be a offer related to a discounts, that might be related to a service, that might be related to message alert. Okay, so based on the context, we have to think.
okay, okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
I hope
One
clear
last,
these doubts.
the main purpose of this product, the CDH framework, is to suggest the user that which was the best action to him to
Yes,
perform.
mainly for decision making process to generate
The
some
whole
kind
thing,
of
whatever we were doing, the propositions or engagements or anything, what we were doing, the actions, the strategies, whatever we apply, the final output is to suggest him the what was the best action that he
yes,
can
that is what, and to maintain customer engagement.
to get him back or
Yes,
to have the connection
like
with the
that to
customer.
maintaining better communication with the customer, and always we have to think in the perspective of customer. What we can do favor to the customer, that we have to promote from our organization through our application. Clear?
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Got it right? So always think CDH framework mainly for purpose of making decisions in the favorable of customer. Okay. And also we have to generate some kind of revenue by increasing our sales. Okay. But not always to increase the sales. Okay. Here we can create some offers to generate revenue, but sometimes we have to do some mandatory things. Okay, that we have to do. Both we have to manage. Clear? And how we know how to manage which one means based on the interaction history, we can able to understand that. All these things slowly you can understand one by one, because in one day to cover all those points, it is not possible, right? So slowly one by one point we have to cover. And then in the second slide, like the next slide, you can see what are the benefits by using this next best action related process. And one more time I'm repeating this one here, next best action always not an offer. Okay, it might be some offers, it might be some product recommendation, it might be some services. Okay, it might be some kind of a message alerts, whatever it may be. Based on the context, it will change. Okay, then what is the process of recommending this next best action? What are the benefits? Means to improve, will the scores cover, 1 minute, one person messaged here, will the scores cover end to end project application? One thing, this is also one more update I have to give. As like your CSA and CSSA combining project, in CDH framework there is no like a no that mandatory thing to use all rules together. Okay, so here we have to use few rules at some project, few rules in another project. Okay, so anyhow I'll try to create one project. In that project continue with one to another rule, like I am trying to establish connection between one rule and another rule. Based on that only we have to proceed. Okay, it's not like to work on one application from one day 1 to day 45. Okay, so some this one case studies we have to see. Suppose there is a data flow concept. Okay, in that data flow we may have to call some data sets, we may have to call some strategies, we may have to call some other actions and treatments. Okay, so that you have to consider as one mini project. Okay, like that I can cover, but it's not like from day 1 to day 45 within one project we have to cover all the rules. This is not like that. Clear, Lavanya?
Can we know the connection between how we were converting the CDH into the CWSS? So right now we were doing the application by using the CWS and we were building
See
it.
here, no, it's not like that. Connection between your Pega application and the CDH, it's not like that. Suppose you have promoted any product to the customer, if customer accepted, okay, then that customer data you need to hand off to your Pega application to raise a new case. Okay, there you can establish the connection, but it's not always to work with the CWSA and CDH applications. It's not like that. Mainly our motto to work on all the features of CDH.
Yeah, whenever we have a requirement telling that we have the application and suddenly we need to suggest a best tool to the customer by using the CDH. What was the next best action he can suggest? Pick up the tool. So to do that, we need to connect it to the existing application, the CDH.
Tool in the sense what you're trying to
Suppose
ask, that thing I
something like
missed.
application is constructing and we need to suggest whether it's the one he's picking, whether it's the Pega tool or Appian tool or Boardwalk. Out of all these three, if we select this particular tool, he will be the one who can perform the action. I was just telling an example.
Okay.
Or you can tell like as the offers also. All these were the offers, which were the tool he is picking up. It will be the best for him. So to do this process, can we include this CDH into our existing application?
So that is also, suppose to finalize which tool is the best for the next thing, like for the next proceeding, you have to use services. Okay, then you have to create a new service for making a connection between your CDH application and suppose you want to connect with the Pega platform application. Then also you have to call a service. If already services are created, that service you need to call here. So that service calling you can do within the data flows. From the data flow, you can do some kind of handoff shades you can use. Okay. So from there we can call.
Okay. Will these concepts also cover in this 45
But
days?
it's not like calling other tools from the CDH feature will not cover here because those are some security reasons, right? There are.
Okay.
Clear? Yeah.
Yeah.
And one more thing. So here, what are the benefits? And give me a few more minutes. Actually, it is already 8:10. Few more minutes because we have. Okay, so we'll try to cover in the next day, next session because almost we have 6 more slides, right? So in a tomorrow session, we'll try to cover what are benefits and some other things related to this CDH. Along with in the next day, like tomorrow session, we'll try to cover about what is the CDH framework related architecture and some other backend strategies, what are working and what are the components they are using within the CDH framework. We'll see in the tomorrow session. So please try to attend tomorrow also because all these sessions are connected with one another, right? So don't miss to attend. Please connect. Okay. So, any doubts till this? If
No
no
doubts.
doubts, then we can
Tomorrow
wind
also
up.
we'll be
Thank you.
joining in the same meeting link,
Yeah,
right?
same meeting link. You can join till Friday.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank-
Okay,
my
then.
name my name is Suresh. Yeah, just I would like to connect with you separately.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Is
I'll just pause the recording and
okay.
others you can leave. Thank you.